here to tell you or start educating you on COVID, because this is like the 4th month of this pandemic in. Like, I was excited that how can so much be happening to us at this moment, and then something this beautiful could actually come out of this. I was like, wow, God is. Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kellanwa with another video. Yes, and before I start, I want to say a very big thank you to everyone who have subscribed to my channel. I just want to say I love you guys and thank you so much for helping me grow this channel. I have realized the power of consistency and I hope to stick to it, so help me God. So like the title says, it's what's happening in your city. I am here in the cool city of Enugu, and the pandemic is on the rise. Like, it is really on the rise. So what I'm going to share with you guys is based on facts I've gathered on my research from the NCDC website. If you don't know what NCDC stands for, it's for the Nigerian Center of Disease Control here in Nigeria. Yeah, so I have been doing a lot of research. I had to put in 4 days of research into this so I can give you guys proper information on what's happening here in my city and what I think about it and how do I see people handling this whole pandemic in my city. Yeah, so you guys know that from the onset of this whole thing, right from March, when this whole pandemic broke out in Nigeria, Enugu has been that city that recorded just 2 cases, and it has been 2 cases for a very long time. But how it escalated to where we are now, my brother, my sister, I don't know. So my research started from the 5th of July. Yeah, today is the 9th of July. This is a real-time kind of video, so it has to go up today. I'm making this video today because it has to go up today, unless it loses its relevance. So today is the 9th of July, Thursday, and my research started on the 5th of July, which was Sunday. Now, the report we got on the 5th of July, regarding the cases in my city. Remember, I am bringing this down to Enugu. As at Sunday morning, the cases, we had 15 new cases, which was prior to 4th, which was Saturday. Now, on the 6th, of being Monday, there were no new cases. There wasn't any case reported from my city prior to 5th, being Sunday. Now, on the 7th, which is Tuesday, 9 new cases were reported, you get, prior to the previous day. And on the 8th, being yesterday, 37 new cases were reported. And I'm like, what's happening? You get, like, every day the rise is always the rise in the pandemic is increasing day by day. In Nigeria alone, the whole of Nigeria, sample tested is about 169,629. Confirmed cases is about 30,249, and the active cases in Nigeria is about 17,192. Discharged cases is 12,373, and the total death toll is 684. Now, bringing it down to my city, on the 8th of July, which was yesterday, 460 new cases were confirmed in Nigeria and 15 deaths were recorded in Nigeria. Can you guys imagine? And then in my city, total up to date, we have 431 samples tested, 163 confirmed cases, 256 active cases and 12 deaths in my city. Yeah, that's a lot. And then with all this information that we have about COVID-19, coronavirus, and the worst of it all that is happening in my city that is paining me is that people are going around without their face masks. Like, you see someone just walking confidently without, protecting yourself. Okay, if you know you're not going to protect yourself for yourself, protect yourself for the sake of other people. That's what this whole pandemic is about. It's not just about you and yourself. It's about you looking out for you and also looking out for other people. Because as a young adult, you might be infected, but the symptoms might not show. And then you go about your daily activities like nothing, what's up, nothing is happening. And then you're busy infecting other people. The people who are at risk more of this pandemic are the elderly, those who are above 64 years. Yeah, they have slim chances of surviving this virus. And then the little ones, the babies, the toddlers, their immune systems are not as strong as that of a 14-year-old, 13-year-old child. Do you get? And then you talk about children who are born with asthma, or who develop asthma, or have some other terminal illnesses or diseases. Imagine the kind of danger you're actually putting out to these people. Guys, really, I don't know what to say. But the one really pepper me for body happened some days ago. I got into a bus, and then there's this enforcement agency that has been set up by the governor of my state, and they kind of stop buses and search for passengers who are not wearing their face mask, and they ask them to highlight from the bus, or they okay, and they also check if the bus is carrying more than 2 persons per seat. Now, I was in a bus riding to work, and then the driver got notified through another driver on the other lane that they were there, the agency doing that were there. So the driver looked back and said, hope everybody's wearing their face mask. The lady sitting beside him had no face mask. She even had the effrontery to turn and say, hey, every onye face mask and can you imagine? Like, people are beginning to borrow face mask. Okay. There was another incident at the bank, and without your face mask, you're not allowed to go into the bank. I presume that happened. That is something that is being practiced all over the country, yeah. But in my state, it is being practiced, and someone wanted to go into the bank, and they said no face mask. Can you imagine that a full-fledged adult actually walked up to another adult and said, please, can I borrow your mask and take it into, I want to deposit money, and I will come back and give you. Like, guys, like, oh my god, I don't even know what to say, but it's really, it's not it. Seriously, it's not it. I used to have this feeling that, like, when I walk around, when I'm going home, I like walking when I'm going home. Like, I like to see people, see the way they behave and all those kind of things. And I always have this thing around me that, man, people are dirty. Like, people are really, really dirty. But I didn't know it had gotten to this point. You get? How would you walk up to someone to borrow their face mask? Who does that? Oh my god. And then you see the bus drivers who are insisting that you must wear your face mask. Most of these drivers don't even wash their masks. They don't even do that. So at some point I'm like, what's happening? What's happening in this country? We need to work towards making sure that it passes. Out of the ashes blooms up life, in the midst of this pandemic, there was a news I saw that gladdened my heart when it was announced that Nigeria is polio free. Like, do you guys know what that means? Like, Nigeria is polio free. Like, I was excited that how can so much be happening to us at this moment, and then something this beautiful could actually come out of this. I was like, wow, God is good. And if we could able to battle polio for so many years, I know that this whole COVID, it's gonna end anytime soon. But then we all need to put our hands together, do the work, just like the NCDC uses. Their hashtag is take responsibility. You have to be responsible for yourself and for every other person around you, because you cannot control the people around you, you can't control the circumstances around you, but you can as well, you can try to control yourself and the things that you do and the way you act. Okay, so for my city here in Enugu, if you're here in Enugu and you're listening to me or you're watching me, I would highly recommend that please move around with your face mask. I entered the bus and I'm practically like the only person wearing face masks. As at June, yeah, third week of June and the last week of June, most of the time when I'm going to work, I'm the only person wearing a face mask in the bus. And then they look at me like, well, who is this one? You feel you are the only person that are not protected. No, I am protecting myself, and at the same time, I'm trying to protect you from yourself. You know, it's not a thing, or it's not a thing to be ashamed of or something. Just wear it, and you know how to, also how to take care of your face mask. Yes, please, when washing it, either use detergent and disinfectant. Please make sure you use Dettol, Bicone. Don't just wash it with ordinary soap. If you don't have Dettol, please use a medicated soap to wash them. It helps kills germs, because most of us, like I have three, you get, and I wear one Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I wear them Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You see that by Wednesday I'm out, so I need to wash two, at least two, for the next 2 days of work. Then I washed by weekend, I wash everything. Now that too, I'm going to wash it on Wednesday night, and then I am not going to sun it. Do you see the idea? You're not going to sun it, you're just going to spread it probably by your door or your room or outside, just for the water to dry out, and then you're going to go out the next day with one. So if you just wash it with ordinary soap, you're just making that mask like a storehouse for germs to grow. So you see that now you're no more battling COVID-19, you start battling germs and impurities. So please try to wash your masks with medicated soap, or use Dettol, disinfectant, in total, all of them, whichever one that you want to use it. Do you understand? Yeah, so I think that's about that. You guys already know about the symptoms. I'm not here to tell you or start educating you on COVID, because this is like the 4th month of this pandemic in, you know, in Nigeria since the lockdown. So everybody is aware of it and everything. So I just want to share with you guys what's happening in my city and how irritating it could get sometimes, but I believe that we are going to move past it. Yeah, and I forgot, do you guys know that in my city they kind of believe that there's nothing like COVID-19, and when political propaganda, you know, they'll just be talking, and I'll be like, even if it is that, why don't you try to protect yourself? Just do simple thing. Nobody's asking you to spend money, nobody's asking you to do anything. They just want you to protect yourself. Is it so hard to ask? Oh man, guys, I'm tired of ranting. Okay, let me not bore you guys with my rant, but that's basically my thoughts and how I feel, and I hope we do better. if you're able to afford a hand sanitizer, please do well to get one for yourself, a personal one that you go around with. You go to the bank, you come out, most of the time you go into the bank, they give you hand sanitizers and all that, but then when you come out of the bank, how many people actually remember to sanitize their hands or actually wash their hands? Do you see the whole circle, you know? So you need your personal hand sanitizer, so that when you go into the bank, the moment you're done, you come outside of the bank, you go to the mall, the moment you come outside, these are simple things that you should add to your daily, routine to make you hygienically inclined, I guess. I think that's the word, but I don't know, but I'm just saying. So I hope we do better. Seriously, I hope we do better, and I wish you all a lovely Tuesday, a lovely Thursday. Yes. So do stay safe, and I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Bye, guys.